there everybody, it's Jamie here and a very warm welcome to you all to Travel Blog Jamie. I can't believe I'm saying this, it's day 16 already of this epic cruise on board Ruby Princess from San Francisco to Hawaii, Mexico and back to San Francisco. In this episode, I'm going to give you a thorough tour and review of my inside cabin. Yes, I went inside for 16 whole days. Do you think you could do it? Let's find out. Ruby Princess is a Crown class ship and was launched in November 2008. Her usual operating guest capacity is 3,080. You'll find 19 decks on board and 1,542 cabins to choose from. No, you can't have all of them, you greedy lot. Alrighty folks, come with me to my cabin. That sounds so creepy. R717, so R for Riviera deck, which is deck 14, towards the aft and also starboard side. So we've got our stairwell and elevators here. Got to turn right. And look how close it is. Just a few cabin doors down, nearly there. You'll know my door because, yeah, I'm one of those people. I don't give a monkeys. So you're going to use your medallion app to access your cabin, and your cabin is super clever. It will know you're in the vicinity, unlock your door for you automatically. Come on in. Here's a visual for you as to the location of R717. Yes, that's me, the big red dot. Directly above me, leader deck and a crew area. Turns out this was a kitchen area. Will this impact on noise levels? Now then, I opted for the cheapest possible cruise fare, meaning this is a guaranteed cabin. I didn't have any choice as to its location, nor did I have any choice about the cabin grade. You know, beggars can't be choosers. I wanted to get to Hawaii. Okay, so as you enter the cabin, there's a good sized mirror, nearly floor to ceiling length on your left hand side. There's a walk-in closet area to the right. We'll see that a bit later. Come on into the boudoir. So this is a 4-berth cabin. That's what I was assigned as a solo passenger. This cabin did not look like this in terms of its configuration when I first boarded the ship. Have a look at this. Are we ready for the big reveal? I can't believe I'm spending 16 nights inside. 3, 2, 1. Oh, wasn't expecting that. I didn't choose this cabin. It was chosen for me by Princess, and they have given me a 4-berth. So there are bunk beds on the walls. I suppose what this means is there's not much space around the side. I wonder if this could be configured differently. I might ask my cabin steward. So it's actually quite tricky to walk either side of your bed. You need to, presume, lean forward like this. And definitely be quite careful if you're getting up for a wee or a poo in the middle of the night. Who poos in the middle of the night? Do you? Case fits perfectly under the bed. See you in 16 nights, Mr. Snaggletooth. Thinking outside the box just a little bit, I have rearranged my furniture so that I've now got all this space to the side of the bed. And look, I can walk down here without knocking me brains out on this bloody bunk bed. All right, I'm glad we got that out of the way. Now then, on the left-hand side here, you have your AC unit. It's always on, so choose your temperature. No surprise, mine is at Arctic conditions. Right, welcome to the bedroom area. As you can see, there is now space to walk around the outside. And for me, floor space is very important, especially when you're in an inside cabin for this length of time. You know, 16 nights, not to be sniffed at, my darlings. Very happy to report that Princess mattresses are super comfy. I really have had great night's sleep in here, even when we've had a bit of rock and roll at night. And my goodness me, you know I love a bit of rock and roll. I can even sleep through it nowadays. Yes, there's a headboard around the back of the bed. I know some of you like headbanging. I'm always a fan of a back wall that has a huge mirror in an inside cabin, because you know why? It adds to the sense of space and light. True story. By the way, I'm filming this cabin tour as we sail through 5-meter swells. So if you hear any creaking, it's not me old bones, it's the cabin, okay? I'm doing my best for you, I promise. Oh, we're moving, oh! Now, however you configure this cabin, you do have 2 bedside units. They're either going to be right along to the side like mine, both in the middle with twin configuration, or one either side if your bed is made up as a double in the middle. And of course the storage space begins right here, right now. We've got 2 shelves here and 4 decent sized drawers. So whilst you'll be able to operate all your cabin lights from this back wall, including behind the pillows, look at these little cheeky monsters, you'll notice there are no outlets, there are no sockets or USB ports along the back wall of this cabin. Alrighty, let's check out the vanity / workstation area. As you can see, this has good length. Whether you're sitting here doing your hair, doing your makeup, you're doing a bit of work, you've got plenty of space. If you're having room service, the tray fits here beautifully. And look at the size of this mirror. I mean, it really does illuminate. And look, can you see? We have infinity TVs and infinity Jamies. What a very scary thought. Absolutely. Now then, over here we have a nice little nook and cranny, Willie and Fanny, sorry. This is where they've set up my mini bar. That's very kind of them, isn't it? Below we do indeed have a fridge, and thank goodness for that. More and more cruise lines are doing away with their fridges, so it's great to see one here on Princess. And incidentally, it's very cool indeed. You're going to have a lovely chilled drink from there. One of the limitations I can see of this cabin is that we've only got 2 North American outlets. Not a huge amount, especially when you consider you could have 4 people in here sharing those 2 sockets. We have a non-maneuverable plastic arama torture device hairdryer. Let's test it out, shall we? Well, first of all, the cable. This is very important to some of you. You tell me this, you do. Jamie, how long is the cable? Is it going to stretch so I can do me big hairy bush? Well, I think you're all right with this one, aren't you, my loves? There ain't a lot you can do with this. It's either setting number 1, setting number 2. Oh, that's powerful. Oh, that's heating up now. All right, it looks like a torture device and it works like one as well. Don't you worry, if you've got a lot of hair down there, up there, I think you're going to be fine with this. Look at the size of it. It's bigger than my head. All right, down here on our knees we go. We have some storage space, 2 good sized shelves there. And look, on the edge of our workstation / vanity area, we've got 3 narrow-ish shelves. Every little helps. By the way, this reed diffuser does not come included with your cabin. I like my home from home sense, you know that. We'll talk television a little bit later, but for now, there you go, your bedroom area. Would you be okay in here like me for 16 nights? All right, let's check out some of the storage space and the bathroom. Now then, this light should come on automatically once it's sensed to Jamie's in the area. Hello, there you go. I love these walk-in closets, and some of you say exactly the same. There's loads of hanging space here. And by the way, if you feel you don't have enough hangers, just ask for more. There's so much floor space down here as well for your shoes, your bags, etc. Please, can you get off my case about where's all your clothes? It's the last day of my cruise. I've already packed most things. Up here, we've got a humongous shelf plus our life vests. Okay, over here, we've got a cupboard with 6 usable shelves. I say usable because the 7th has your in-cabin safe. But look, I think plenty of storage space here. This is where your packing cubes will probably really come into their own. You could use them on each shelf, couldn't you? You know, have your knickers there, your bras there, your t-shirts there, your shorts there, whatever tickles your fancy and fancies your tickle. Just a reminder for all your travel and cruise essentials, including packing cubes, head to my online shop, travelblogjamie.com. Now then, each cabin comes with its own glorious princess bag. That's great if you want to take something ashore or maybe up to the pool. It's yours for the taking and keeping. All right, my least favorite part of this cabin is definitely the plastic Arama bathroom. Now, I've sailed in this kind of cabin before, so I knew to expect this. It's just very blandola and plastic, don't you think? I imagine there's only so much that can be done with these older ship cabins. Anyway, it works. That's the main thing. Oh my goodness, and this is where you're going to place your one cheek, two cheeks, rah, rah, rah. Don't get sucked in, no, no, no. This is a powerful flush, by the way. I won't demonstrate. Oh, go on, let me demonstrate. You ready? Yeah, be careful. Don't sit on that when you press that button. You will get sucked in. Now the shower. Oh, have you ever seen a sadder sight? Oh, telephone. Well, sorry about that, my darlings. Didn't realise I was in demand whilst cruising. It's a sad sight, but I will say this is powerful and it's hot, hot, hot. So it gets the seal of approval for me in terms of that. A small shelf here for your bits and bobs, odd and sods, nick and knack, brick and brack. Down here we've got some products. We've got Beekman 1802 body wash, shampoo and conditioner. Honestly, never heard of them. The scent is fresh air, whatever that is. And of course our washing line from hell. I don't know why I said it's from hell. It's not from hell, it's really useful. What a stupid thing to say. There's a handle here as well in case it's rocking and rolling, a bit like now with our 5-meter swells. I know some of you have had much more than that. Let's check out the toilet in terms of leg room. So if you're sat on the John, sorry if you've never seen me do these tours before, you're like, what the hell is he doing? Oh, careful. It's not bad actually. I mean, look, if you wanted to go at an angle, you could put your feet out there. It's not bad. And you know, one of my pet hates is when they put toilet paper behind you. This one is right next to you. So that's very, very convenient indeed. Sink basin, there's a good amount of space around that for your odds and sods. And we've got some body lotion and hand wash. Again, Beekman 1802. 3 shelves here as well. So in terms of storage space in the bathroom, it ain't too shabby. And yes, there's a shaver's point here as well. Some of the newer cruise ships don't have those, so much appreciated. All right, let's get down on our knees. Oh, my aching bones. As you can see, we've also got a very good sized shelf down below the sink basin. So there you go. There's your no frills plastic Arama bathroom. Again, would you be okay in here for 16 nights? I don't literally mean sleep in here, obviously. I mean using this for 16 days and nights. What do you reckon? Alrighty, let's talk TV, laundry and location. Right, let's start with laundry. Now, there are multiple laundrettes, or as they're called on board, a laundromat on board, and I've got one just down the hall from me. Ooh, this is sexy, is it not? Look at the size of those beasts. You get a whole family in there. If you are an elite loyalty tier member, you can have unlimited laundry doing whilst on board. I've had all mine done, so I don't have to wash any clothes when I get back home. It's a miracle, thank you. And of course, if you want to pay to have your laundry done, Bob's your uncle, Petunia, your great auntie. Gonna cost you though. And if you were to pay for your clothes to be laundered, here's how much you're looking at. I'm sorry, I'm not as steady as you'd like. It's still 5-meter swellage. Let me take a moment to acknowledge the size of this television. If you've been on similar ships like P&O, Azura or Ventura, you'll be aware those TVs are tiny and have been forever. As you saw a moment ago, you can obviously check out the bow cam, which is very helpful if you're in an inside cabin like this, see what the weather's doing and the sea conditions. Location channel is great and it has all of your ports of call, the dates and the times that you arrive and need to be back on board. And as you can see, there are loads of functions on this television, which I think is fabulous. One of the best features, in my opinion, is the fact there are loads and loads of movies on demand to watch. You don't have to pay any extra for these on Princess either. I think that is a fabulous feature. And let's check out the room service menu. You can order your dishes using the Princess app or directly from your stateroom/cabin. If you've purchased the Princess Plus or Premier packages, which I've covered fully in my feature-length vlogs, you'll be able to order what you want, when you want, at no extra charge unless indicated. As you can see above, most of the dishes are indeed complimentary. If you don't have either the Princess Plus or Premier package and you want to order from room service, you'll be charged a fee of $14.99 for the duration of your cruise, and each order you place will have a trade charge of $5. Room service breakfasts are included in all cruise passengers' fares. Let's have a look at that menu. If anybody from Princess is watching this, I highly doubt it, please don't ever remove this facility. I love it. This is particularly good if, like me, you like 2 breakfasts, so I'll have a coffee delivered, maybe just some fruit and then go out for breakfast. Or if you've got an early start or an excursion, great to have this delivered and then off you go. By the way, look how much Life Force they deliver. There's also a wide range of drinks you can have delivered to your cabin. Be aware that all drinks have an additional 18% service charge added to them unless you have the Princess Plus or Premier package. Another great feature of the Princess app is the amenities section. All passengers can request as many of these items as they wish whenever they would like. Your items will be delivered to your cabin before you know it. Okay, the last thing I want to show you is what this cabin looks like with the bunks down. I have never tried to actually maneuver one of these. Let's see how easy or not it is. I think we're going to unhook it here, and then in theory you should just be able to pull it down. Oh. Well, that was actually really easy, wasn't it? There's a light that's just come on up here as well. I can see we have a ladder, yes, and we've also got some rails here to stop yourselves falling out when you've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 meter swells going on. And with both down, this is what it looks like. My goodness me, I don't think I would manage 4 people in here. But you know what, if needs must and budget is the determining factor, then go for it and enjoy your cruise. If you are a little concerned about a lack of fresh air, well, just at the end of this corridor, can you see that door? You see this here? Direct access to the terrace, pool, bar and buffet. Quite literally the entrance/exit is just here. Super convenient. While this is not an ideal configuration for a solo traveller, however, I made the space work. On one hand, I love the location, as you've just seen. It's super easy to get outside for some fresh air, plus I've got a pool, bar and buffet back there. On the other hand, the noise from above can be a little bit distracting. Now, I could sleep through a hurricane. If you are a light sleeper, this cabin is probably not for you because of the crew area directly above. I do hear the odd bang here and there, especially at night and first thing in the morning. Surprisingly, I've been absolutely fine in this cabin for 16 whole nights. It's a comfortable space. It's kept very clean by my awesome cabin steward. I keep it tidy because of my OCD. Bathroom, nothing to write home about, but the most important thing, the shower is hot and powerful, just like you. I honestly don't think you're going to want for storage space in this cabin either. The old traditional walk-in kind of closet area, it's a win. Princess mattresses, they are good. I have slept like a log, even in spite of some of the banging upstairs. Be aware that if you're going to stay on Riviera deck 14, towards the front of the ship or the aft, you are likely to feel more motion of the ocean. If you're prone to seasickness, I definitely recommend choosing a cabin that is lower down and perhaps more midship. Would I recommend this cabin? Yes, with the caveat, if you're a light sleeper, you probably want to go a few more doors down towards the terrace area. If you're prone to seasickness, probably not good for you up here. Me, I've been absolutely fine. Oh, what do you think? Drop those comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Mwah. That's my way of saying I'm going now. Mwah. And of course, if you don't want to use a launder or more mat, and you don't have elite What was I going to say? I know nothing. Oh, yeah, I remember now. Location, moving, yes. Thanks for your support as we now head towards 37,000 subscribers. It's cray. Today's shout outs go to my gorgeous tiers 3, 4 and 5 patrons, and yes, you too could become a patron. Just search patreon.com/travelblogjamie. For your personalised video messages, just search cameo.com/travelblogjamie. It really is as easy as that. Don't forget, you can also follow me on Facebook, Jamie W. Robbins, X, Threads, Instagram and Blue Sky at travelblogjamie, and of course right here, right now on YouTube.